You guys ever play a roguelike or a roguelite and you're not good at it? It takes several rounds to feel like you're making progress, right? Feel like you're getting somewhere with it. Sometimes you just don't feel like you're up to par, maybe? Well, here we are with a golf roguelite. Available on Steam now, just came out, and it's available for normally $19.99. Looks like it's $17.99 this week on discount. You know, that first week discount that they typically do on Steam. Anyway, this is up to par, and it is quite literally, yes, a roguelite mini golf game. We're going to jump right in here. Just do a solo game. I've unlocked a couple of different balls here. We're going to stick with the normal golf ball, but you can unlock several different balls. And we're going to start right here. So you gain 3 shots per hole. We got to get up to hole 10 to unlock the pond. So that is how you unlock different things in this game, is just through progressing, advancing, that kind of thing. So you have your ball here. You just basically, with your mouse... Oh, wow, terrible shot. You aim where you want to go. You hold the mouse button and let go, and boom, there you are. And we'll get this one in. Absolutely terrible. Let's see where we can go with this. But yeah, this is basically the whole game. And as you progress, things do... Oh yeah, look at that bounce. Things do get tough. Or tougher. You may be looking at these holes thinking like, RC, this doesn't look like anything, right? This doesn't look hard at all. I can do this in my sleep. And right you are, you probably could. But doesn't mean it's not fun. And it will get more challenging. Right into the hole. There we go. We're getting somewhere. What I like is that your shots carry over to every hole. So if you have, you know, if we end here with these 4 shots, we'll gain 3 more. We'll have 7 shots. And that is actually important because as you progress, you're going to use these shots to buy different things in the store, which we'll get to in just a minute here. So there you go. You see we got 4 shots. We could use these to buy consumables that we could use throughout our game, right? So if we choose, you know, we could buy bounce protection, retake your shot for free if your ball leaves the course, so that's pretty nice. That's consumable though, so it will activate twice if you hit your ball out, which is helpful because when you get further into the game, you're going to get different biomes and you're going to have much harder jumps to make with the ball. They may land in the water or whatever it is, and it does get tough. You can also get permanent ones. So for instance, you know, if we spend these 4 shots right now, we can unlock forever the shopkeeper. Items in the shop occasionally go on sale or change in price. If we had 1 more shot, we could get an equipment slot. But of course, this is where you could buy other balls too. Right now, we could buy the orange ball and a woolen ball or a paper ball. There's a tomato ball. There's all kinds of balls. Apparently, there's an apple ball. I did not see this where if you join the newsletter, you get to unlock a watermelon ball. So if you're interested in getting all these crazy, silly balls, you can do that. I've sort of been more interested in unlocking the permanent things for now to kind of see what that's all about. So we're going to get the shopkeeper, and we're going to hit next. Now, if you had any shots left, you could also buy additional shots that you would get, you know, to start out your next series here. But we're gonna continue on. The Rustling Wildwood. So we're at score 10, or needing to make score 10 to get the next unlock, but currently at hole 7. So let's see. Oh, geez. See what happens if you accidentally let go of the mouse button? No do-overs, man. And this is probably where we're going to end right here. Yep. See, all because I effed up that one at the beginning. No do-overs because I accidentally clicked and unclicked real quickly. But you can see, you know, I've only played a couple rounds of this. I got to 12, got to 17. That was my worst round so far. Of course it is. It had to be, right? Because we're starting to film. So why wouldn't it go that way? So anyway, you go back to game setup here. They do offer you the chance to play co-op or verse, which is kind of fun. There's also the chance you have the chance to join a network game, We're going to give this a quick minute here to see if maybe we can actually get into a game. I was not able to earlier. It even says no available matches. It's just showing everyone. So it doesn't look like anyone is playing this game online, unfortunately. So we're going to jump into the weekly challenge, which I was able to get 13 holes into. Not too shabby. I do quickly, because I just to let you know, 5 minutes into the video, I do like this game. I think it's a lot of fun. I am not the biggest fan of the overall like UI aesthetic. Basically, in this game, you have the hole and the ball, and you get different biomes, which is cool. It unlocks different looks for where you're playing and everything. But the overall UI is super plain Jane boring. It's just these white buttons, and there's still white buttons. And then when you get into a menu like this, everything is white, and to me, it all gets kind of lost, and like it's not very exciting. And I know it's a golf game, so to talk about excitement in a golf game is kind of silly, I guess. But here, we'll use the wooden ball here. But yeah, I just wonder, like, I wish they could like vary it up a little. Like, I know you're not going to be able to unsee it now, but look, like white box, everything's in a white box, and even the buttons are a white box. And that's a big UI no-no, to make the content you can interact with the same color as the content you do interact with. So to have buttons white, but also all the cards white, I don't know. It's not the greatest UI, to be quite honest. But that's honestly my biggest pet peeve with this game. So you can see here, we've already got a different biome in this weekly. It's kind of like a farmy type feel. And we are going to attempt to... There we go. Get it right in there. Very good, very good. These little areas... Oh, geez. These little areas with the plants, they're more bumpy and harder to deal with than they look. Like, you kind of look at them and just think, like, whatever. They're just, like, little cardboard pieces or whatever, but they're quite annoying for the ball. Oh, jeez, I am not nailing these shots. Figures I do my best, I do my best games when, the camera's off, so to speak, right? When we're not recording. Okay, we are gonna just hit that one. Oh, almost got a hole in one on that one. I have gotten a couple hole-in-ones. I've gotten, I think, 2 so far. Always a good feeling to get those, Oh, almost had a nice bounce there, but not quite. So there's hole 6. We're going to go back to the store. This is another pet peeve of mine here, is on the weeklies. They tell you got 3 shots, but you can't buy any of this stuff, right? Like, why even show the consumables, the permanents, or the attire? Cannot unlock during a weekly challenge. You can't unlock any of it, so what's the point? The only thing you can interact with is this. So if we use our 3 shots to buy 1 extra shot per additional as we go, then that's what we're going to do. Because that's all you can really use your shots for during the weekly anyway. So there we go. Gain 3 shots per hole. They should really update that too. If you end up getting an extra shot per hole like we just did, they should really update that for you. Because that's confusing. It just said you get 3 shots per hole, but actually it's going to be 4 because we just got the upgrade. So something to fix for show. Oh geez, this is not a good start. Good thing I had that extra shot, man. I'm not. The bounces are not on my side while I'm recording this, man. They're not on my side tonight. That's for sure. Okay, so that's a decent bounce. There we go. I guess I misunderstood that. So I thought when you bought the shot there, it gave you an extra shot per hole. But what they mean is you'll start the next round with 1 extra shot. So that's all that means. Okay. I was confused by that. Okay, so I take it all back. It's still getting 3 shots per hole added to your score. Oh, I actually did do this one before at the bridge. I think I hit it right there. Yep, okay. Was able to nail it. Not too shabby. Make our way to the hole. Oh, I thought we had that. But we did not. But anyway, I misunderstood that shot buying thing. So if we hit next here, shots saved for the next shop, 3. So we have, so buy additional shots for 2 each. So if we buy 1, so starting the next course, so you start the whole next course with 4 shots. It doesn't mean that you start each hole of the next course with 4 shots. Okay. I'm not sure why, but this, yeah, I don't know if it's the wording or how this is all set. I don't know. It's interesting. Again, more UI issues though. Like everything here is in white, including the buttons again, right? The buttons that you interact with here are the same color as the icons and the text and everything. Not that that's a huge problem, but these are not outlined as a button at first, so it's like there's just a lot of little things that, you know, they could improve with the UI and the interactions here. Not that it's like a complete deal breaker or anything, but like I think the improvements they could do to them would be minimal, and it would really help the overall look, feel, and interaction with the game. Okay, so this one I actually had quite a problem with previously. Okay, that's a good spot to be. It was this little jump here. Okay, see, I nailed it this time. Oh! Did you see that? I had that shot, and it took it away from me. So I may have gotten 1 hole further here, which I guess is something, right? Hey, there we go. Get 2 holes further. So we're making progress here. But this, that hole where we did that jump there, we got another one actually at the end of this one. That was where I really like had trouble with this hole for sure. Oh, okay. We are not going to be making this one, unfortunately. Yeah. Some of the geometry stuff in this is a little strange too. I have noticed like there's sometimes the bounce doesn't go the way you want it. I've had like hills be back to back and you think it's going to go around the hill a certain way and it doesn't. The ball just kind of like stops. So there's certain physics and geometry stuff in this that also feels a bit strange at times, but for the most part, it you know, it's not that big of a deal. Congratulations, you've earned a trophy. You played 2 days in a week. Well, what a trophy. And where do we see said trophy? Oh, it's here? Okay. It's the same color as everything else. Why not make this look more like a trophy? Make this feel like an accomplishment, you know? We did move up in the ranking, though. We were like, what were we, 112, and now we're 93, so that's something. At any point here, you can come in and check your progress as well if you want to check, just see how you're doing. Apparently, I'm 13% complete, and that's where we're at with up to par. But yeah, up to par is cool. It just, like I said, just released this week. It's pretty fun. I still feel like it needs a little bit of TLC to really perfect it and get it to where it needs to be. Some of the physics stuff, you know, and the way the ball interacts with the geometry, it's not perfect, but it's not terrible. That could probably be tweaked a bit. And of course, the UI. The UI is a big sticking point for me. But other than that, this is actually a pretty fun game, and I like the idea of a roguelite mini golf game, because I'm always a fan of golf, well, mini golf games, I should say. Golf games in general, I don't know. It could be here or there. But yeah, I always like this kind of stuff. I love the ease of just grabbing the mouse and here, just shoot the ball. And you're like, oh, okay, this is very easy, very quick. I really enjoy that. So to have a roguelite version of that that's easy to interact with and easy to load up and play around, I dig that for sure. But there you go, guys. That is up to par on Steam now. $17.99 this week. Grab it if it looks cool to you. And I'll see you all in the next one.